On March 2nd, 1955, Claudette Colvin was an honor student. At the age of 15 years old, she and her friends was released from school early and decided to take a walk around downtown Montgomery, Alabama to look around. They didn't have any money, but they just wanted to look around. Once they were ready to leave, they boarded a bus in a predominant white neighborhood and sat in their designated seats. Now, at that time, the bus was not full, but there were a few people on the bus. But once the bus began to fill up to capacity, the bus driver asked 4 of the girls to get up out of their seats to allow a white woman to sit down. Now, all 4 girls needed to get up out of their seats to allow one white woman to sit down, because at those times, black people were not allowed to sit next to white people, and they were not allowed to sit across from them either. 3 of the girls got up out of their seat, and Claudette refused. She refused because she said that it was her right, her right, that she didn't have to get up off the bus. Get up out of the seat, and that she paid her fare. When asked why she didn't give up her seat, she said that she could not move because because history had her glued to her seat. She felt like Harriet Tubman was on one side of her holding her down, and Sojourner Truth was on the other side of her holding her down. She was eventually arrested because she refused to give up her seat. She was charged with violating segregation laws and taken to the city jail, not the juvenile detention center. She spent the night in jail, and this incident happened approximately 9 months before Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat on the bus in the same neighborhood. Claudette's mother decided to take legal action on her behalf, so she contacted her brother, who told her to contact a man by the name of E.D. Nixon, who then provided her information on how to get an attorney, which is how she eventually met Rosa Parks. They did not contact the NAACP directly for the attorney, but yeah. Claudette did not become the face of the civil rights movement for many reasons. Her interpretation of it she would say that Rosa Parks had a better the right skin tone. She had the better hair. But in all actuality, Rosa Parks was well known and respected in the community. She was also the secretary of the NAACP, and she was also being groomed and being taught on how to be a nonviolent protester. She was preparing for this, for a movement. Claudette was also pregnant. She became pregnant at the age of 16, and the civil rights leaders did not believe that this would be a good representation as well. I think that Rosa Parks being on the bus and asked to give up her seat was not a coincidence. I think that she was planted there. The black civil rights leaders had been thinking about what to do about the Montgomery bus system for years. So this situation with Claudette paved the way for that. I don't think it necessarily takes away from Rosa Parks' story. Well, I would say yes and no to that. I believe that they both made different contributions to the movement. However, I do believe that Claudette paved the way for the movement. She was the one who really decided to take legal action, and her and 3 other women eventually were the ones who got the ball rolling, which led to the boycott of the Montgomery bus system. And then it also led to them taking it all the way to the courts, and it led to the desegregation of the Montgomery bus system. So my question to you is, do you think that it was fair that Claudette Colvin and the other 3 women who initiated the lawsuit that led to the desegregation of the Montgomery, do you think it's fair that they did not get the recognition, as the same recognition as everyone else, because they were the ones who initiated the lawsuit that led to the desegregation of the Montgomery bus system? Sorry, that was kind of jumbled, but do you think it was fair that they didn't get the recognition that everybody else got?